Welcome back, everybody. We're still playing Stories, Path of Destinies. Last episode, our hero Ronaldo decided to go get himself fried using a tiny Death Star. Um, we went through Lupino again. I think we're gonna go to the temple this time. We're gonna go play around with the stone a little bit more.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there
go hunt
except
some ostriches.
and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone.
I know there's paths that we didn't do. Actually, in all three of them, there's paths that we haven't done. Still a lot of work to do in this game.
And so, Ronaldo went
with the
ostrich hunting.
main goal ended up with the platinum trophy. But I think right now we're at 70% on the trophies. We're well on our way. We just need to keep plugging away at this. Find out all the different paths. A lot of them.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper.
Yay, Sky
But
Ripper.
ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls. A ruby that drank blood. A jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis Stone? Long hidden in the buried temple? Another
Buried
ancient
temples
item
are
that was
always tricky.
only resurfacing now. Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
Got energy out of that one. Hopefully that's how they're all going to be now. I don't want any more ores. Everything's maxed out. There's absolutely no point in getting any of that stuff. Hoping the game,
What was he doing
figures
here?
that out.
Last time, the stone had fought him for possession of his own soul.
Yep. If we fight again for the possession of his soul.
Hey, you guys interested in real estate? Because you're about to buy the farm.
Oh, that was a good one. Buy the farm. Get it? Because that's what people say when they die. They bought the farm. Any more of you guys? Yep. Shields don't matter anymore. But it's still coming. Is that it? Go off my platform.
Were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Nope, not late. No, it's not even worth going through all that. Point now, I just want to run through all this. Oh man, all these. Nope, you're dead. Dead too. We're powering up these guys. Jeez. Definitely didn't want any part of those guys blowing up. That's a double block. That it? The last guy, huh? Fair enough. Alright, so let's see if this actually works.
This chest was filled with reprints of the entire Sandman series. Reprints? What was the point of collecting those? And there was something else.
Yep. Stupid reprints. You read this one? On the stone. Yep. Yep, we've read this one. Yeah, no, we're not going to go down there for any of that stuff. Really? Nope, more guys decide they want to come. They're all dead.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Probably would have been. Not just a bit ridiculous. Nope. Nope. Can't get me. Can't get me. Nope, can't get me. Nope, nope, nope.
Wondered where he could find a snack. He was feeling a bit peckish.
Oh, peckish. And to get out of that energy to build up for that.
There had to be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People are so much cleverer now. And Renato was pretty sure he was cleverer than most people.
Maybe. Need 3,000. The next. Look at that, words. 3,000 to the next skill point. People keep coming in waves here. Bam, bam, bam. More. Still not there. Oh, I remember this crap. This is different this time. It's a lot easier to get through.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Apparently they did. Okay, so what do we get out of this? All the energies, all in some health. Hey, at least the game, realizes you don't need ores anymore and just give you the energy and health. We gotta figure
Renato
out.
hated cannon traps. Also, who reloaded these things anyway? He never figured that part out.
Pesky magic. That up. Alright, we made it through. There's the stone.
It was a stone of the purest blackness.
Purest blackness.
It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up.
Yeah,
Who
you?
said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty.
Where to get that stone of beer? I don't want to be the emperor.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch.
And his daughter.
But they had been close once, and he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him. Why
Yeah.
not capture the core of Skyripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god, torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon.
Not the core.
Said the stone
You can be death.
anxiously. But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
Right, well, let's go with the core.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do.
Right.
Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit
Freelance rebel.
clingy.
I
And
like
he had
that.
a feeling he did not
Freelance
have his best interests at heart. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Skyripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power.
That's right.
He would go there.
Get the core. I wonder if the stone and the core combined might be a mega Death Star. with the core and the gem. That much damage. Yeah, but maybe it won't do anything. It might not do
The
anything.
moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island.
Regrets.
He frowned.
Had a few.
Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at sword from
Let's
school
jump down
together.
this.
They'd never been lovers, but
Seems new.
somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself, except the biggest one, that she was the Emperor's daughter. No, kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
This definitely
There
isn't
was
new.
something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Just about to say, we haven't run into anybody yet. They come. More and more.
Boy, if only you had some sort of gun that made it.
Look at that combo. Oh, well, they got me. Him down. More of you? Nope. We're 760 away.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm.
Got the power.
Whispered the stone. The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it? Don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. But it's unstable.
Poison you.
So much as carry it. And if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head.
I would.
He went onwards.
I trust rocks that talk. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Nope, can't hit me.
Renato had
There
learned
we
so
go.
much.
Leveled up.
It was time to turn it into something he could use.
Right, made it to the core.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical.
Uh-oh.
He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it?
Maybe.
The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a
That's
sudden
possible.
impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out.
And he died.
When Renato came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it was silent. I can't hear you, he sang out. And you? It didn't answer. Ha, he said. He had
That's
defeated
pretty
the
good.
demonic gem with the power of his mind.
Mind
Felt
bullets.
invincible. It was time to attack
Tenacious
the
D
Imperial
reference
outpost
check.
on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
What?
As the father
Take it into battle.
sailed towards the Nexus, Renato wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone, or even to feed its hunger. Honestly, he didn't care.
Nope, we
He
don't
felt
care.
terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
It's always nice. Having quiet inside your head. You know, sometimes you just need those peaceful times. do. See where we at here.
The Nexus was infested with ravens.
Oh,
But that didn't bother Renato.
silly
With
Nexus.
each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter, and he felt stronger.
Brighter and brighter.
He was getting a bit bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Well, he wasn't worried. He was a warrior, and supposed to be bloodthirsty.
Right. Supposed to be bloodthirsty. All the ravens.
This is quite the view, he thought.
Pretty nice view of the darkness. I didn't really need any of that. Okay, let's use the altar. What we got down here? Kill an enemy at a single strike. Auto activates when reaching a certain combo threshold. Get that. I think we went the purple way before. So, well, try not different paths. Oh, we almost got 30, and then that guy came and got me from behind. Oh well.
The core, absorbed in the stone, was doing its job perfectly. Renato could feel a little eldritch jolt every time he downed a raven, but then it flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down a riverbed. It all felt perfectly natural.
Sure does.
As if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
Alright. That's right, that purple gore takes you to that red chest, which we don't need them because we got everything maxed out, we have all the stones. So they're all... and they're kind of pointless now, except to get energy and health. Jeez. Up to 30, that just starts killing everything.
Renato tore through the last remaining guards at the outpost like hot coffee through snow. There was a far speaker toad here. He called the council speaker. He knew she would be thrilled. And she was. She wanted him to come back to base. They had plans to discuss and a medal to give him. A large golden medal. Great, said Renato. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the far speaker croaked again.
Hello, Renato,
He said.
If you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I'm waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia. She missed him. She
Loved him.
Once she saw how awesome he'd become, maybe she'd join
Join
him.
him.
They'd kiss and well, if she did refuse for some reason, there was
Match
no
for
match
him
for
now. Alright, well, we're gonna go get our gold medal.
Zenobia was taunting him. No doubt she hoped to lure him into a trap. Well, he was nobody's sucker.
Nope.
Especially not hers. He carried victory in his gauntlet.
Nobody's sucker.
He would go where the council pointed him.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Saving. Saving. Right. Come on, let's load it up.
As he set foot on the island,
We got some killing to do.
Renato felt energized, like when he was hunting or dancing. Then he smelt it, the stench of ravens. It was a good thing he was here too, before they tripped over the secret base. He was really saving the council toad's bacon, so to speak.
There's just him,
Eddie, Do old ravens go grey?
Blue,
You know what? Don't worry about it.
blue chest over there. If I remember right. Well, we got through that. Heal up while we ride. Take a lot of energy to heal us up. All the energies. Huh. Oh well. Can't win them all, I guess. So, come on, let's go. How about you? Let's get to that 30 so we can just kill everything in one shot. Probably by then. Yep. Yeah, you get a chance to get to 30.
Reduced Ubar to rubble. Renato chuckled at the irony that it was now the secret rebel base.
And where'd he go? I don't remember. Hit up that blue chest though. Get rid of you. Maybe some energies. Yep.
Renato was a hero of the revolution. He deserved a medal. Soon he deserved every medal they had, and
All
hopefully
of them.
one big medal ceremony in front of everybody with trumpets so everyone could know what he'd accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah, what he accomplished. Rid of that. There's a double block there. Got up to 29. Grab this chest. Go
There
up
was
our
a cat
energy.
in this one, and something useful.
I like cats. Not really. I'm not a big fan of the cats. Got hit there. How about you? Alright. Hot healing action going on. I want to run to that table. Yeah, we'll go with the ice sword.
Who are you looking at?
Oop, oop.
All
Oh
right.
man, there's all kinds of
No way.
craziness. Get rid of all these folk. These things hurt. Oh. Alright, so where do I go now? There it is. Debate.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Alright, want to get rid of that thing. Oh, great, and another one pops up.
Only let you through if they knew you.
Hurt me. Did a good job countering these. A bit here, a little bit there. There it is.
It's time for a little exploration.
Little exploration. Let's see if there's. Yeah. Health and energy.
Inside the rebel base, Renato was invited to the council speaker's private chambers.
So,
This is the Iblis stone, he said. I can feel its power.
Yes, can feel its
Renato
power.
told her how he had fed the core to the stone and made something even more useful than either. Crazy like a fox,
Oh.
she croaked. And Renato chuckled as if he'd never heard the joke before. We've given you the best quarters and a bottle of Tantalonian firewater, all for you.
Well, thank you.
He'd remembered. He woke in the morning with the sweetest of hangovers. The Iblis stone was gone from his gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
The corridors were empty, except for a few rebels who looked just as hungover as him. Come on, you'll miss the battle, they yelled. Renato added sail as the Farfarers scudded across the sky.
Oh, jeez.
Who could have taken the Iblis stone? Was it some Imperial spy?
Maybe.
He would find him and kill him and take the stone back.
Yes. Yes, we're going to go take him back. So we're going to make this episode a little bit longer. We're just going to go ahead and rush through this. I think that's just how we're going to go from here on out. We're just going to go through all 5 chapters instead of breaking it up and getting offset.
Renato had a bad taste in his mouth. He was killing ravens, but it wasn't fun. It felt like a chore. Renato hated chores. As a fox kid, he'd gone hungry rather than clean his room.
Yeah, I
He
think
didn't
we've
clean
all
his
done
room, he
that.
just moved house every few years. Who had the Iblis stone anyway? Up ahead, he could hear screaming and croaking and cawing. But who was winning? Corridor led right into the middle of the fleet. It was a glaring weakness in the defense.
Oh. No weaknesses. Yeah, now we're gonna kill everybody in one shot. I like to see. Gonna rush through this fleet. Come on. You get me. Stop hitting me. That's pretty rude.
Building these platforms was so expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Right, well, we're close. Come on, hit him. There we go. Yep. We're gonna do it. Alright, missed me. There we go.
As he
on.
ran forward, Renato noticed that
Oh,
some
this is new.
ravens were starting to ignore him, just running away. Who were they running from? Some
away,
hero of
what
the revolution?
away.
If some other so-called hero of the revolution had the stone and tried to take his victory and his medals, Renato was going to be seriously pissed off. He was the hero.
Other than being pissed on. Robin Hood Men in Tights reference, check. Yup, that's how we do. I can't wait to get that to 20 combo.
You guys speak so loud.
Fix a lot faster. Oh. What's going on right now? Oh, man, I'm almost dead. Oh, we got this anyway. Nope. Shit. There we go. That hot healing action. Every time, man. Every time I forget about this. At some point you're gonna... Yeah, you would think I'd remember. Alright, so that's all we can heal up. Oh, we're actually gonna go this way this time. Alright, run up here and get this battle done. Say, just these three? Weak sauce. Here we go, now we're just gonna kill everything in one shot. Nothing else? Alright. Step into my bird mouth. Let's interact, find out what happens.
Ronaldo came to the Emperor's ship. Zenobia lay dead in front of it.
No.
The ship was a wreck. Ravens lay dead, sprawled everywhere. Bloody feathers spattered across the deck and the dock. The council speaker came out. She was waving a sword around like a flag.
Oh, jeez.
Look at me, Ronaldo! She croaked. The Iblis stone on the sword was black as coal.
Oh, jeez.
Now I am the Empress, and all shall tremble before me, she croaked. So the stone had her. It was in her brain, whining for blood. I'm afraid I can't allow that,
Right.
said Ronaldo, and moved to fight her.
And he died.
Clones are not usually good with swords. Something about the footwork.
Yeah, you can see
And
about
the
that.
council speaker was not even a warrior. She was always tripping over things, which is quite an impressive achievement when you're a toad. But somehow, she was pressing Ronaldo backwards as he desperately tried to keep her sword away from his throat.
Yep.
Look, why don't you keep the stone? He asked. You deserve it. Blood and souls for Iblis, she croaked. Blood and souls.
Blood and souls.
She got under his guard with her sword. It was just the tip. But sometimes
Just
just
the tip?
is enough.
Archer
He
reference.
could feel his
Check.
soul being sucked into the stone. As he died, he felt embarrassed more than anything else.
Yeah. I can see that.
He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up.
Maybe.
Like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. And he hadn't learned anything new this time.
Nope.
He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
I didn't really expect a different outcome. We were gonna die anyway. You know, we get 5 fire essence, because that was freaking worth it. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. We got through a whole story. Yeah, like I said, I think that's how we're gonna do it from now on. I think it's just gonna be easier. So, back to tomorrow for another story. I'll catch you guys later. Noodles.